Sorry, y'all. Namaste. 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 And what is going on today? The month is already halfway gone. Namaste. Peace and blessings. What's up? Shalom. How y'all doing? Namaste, namastizzle. First to class. What's going on, Brother Moore? What's up, Cosmic Chaos? What's going on, Donna? Not you going live when I have to take a 40-minute walk somewhere. So you can't listen while you walk? It's the same time every time, Donna. I try to be not spontaneous, but continuous like that. Usually 4 o'clock, usually on Tuesday and Thursday. So sorry. What's up? Peace and blessings, Brother Konami. Hey, what's going on, Katrina? Nay the Great. What's going on? Peace, peace, peace. I'd just be wanting to reply. Namaste. How's your week going? It's almost the end of the week. Boy, what should we talk about today, y'all? What's the deal? What's up? Namaste. All right. Hopefully, y'all have peace of mind today. Peace of mind. Hopefully, y'all are blessed. Hopefully, you're not stressed. And I mean that with all sincerity, with all the Masonic theater that's going on all around you. I hope I can provide at least a few minutes of relief from the constant bombardment of nonsense that y'all are going through. And I'm being sincere when I say that. I may be smiling, but I am dead serious when I say that. Remember when I've said before, get into something spiritual, anything at this point, please, anything. Bobby Hemmett said this before in one of his lectures, and that was years ago. And now that things have gotten so much worse, I urge you to get into something spiritual. You know what I mean? Even if it's nothing more than mantras per day or meditation per day. As a matter of fact, start that way. Start with mantras and meditation. Okay. Om Chimi Chimi does work. What's going on, Sasha Fox? Never mind, I can't walk. It's raining, and no, I don't have Wi-Fi on my phone. Okay. Sorry, Don. Yeah, it's been a week. What's going on, Tosh? We got to talk about that 9-foot alien that man saw, and the police and a bunch of people caught on video. Oh, wow. As usual, I try to stay up on the news, but I also at the same time try to avoid it. I had no idea about that one. None whatsoever. So you're saying that a 9-foot alien, what did this alien look like? Did it look like a gray? Did it look like a person? Did it look like any of the deities from Dr. York books? Did it look like something from the X-Files? It's another series I recommend highly. The X-Files. You see what I'm saying? Where are we? Vashikaran. Trying to pull up a book here. He has it as the mantra to put a spell on your neighbor, right? It's Om Chimi Chimi Swaha. This mantra is the same for finding a husband, but its power can also be used generally as well. You just need to keep in mind what your intention is. Recite as many times as you like until you see results. This is what I'm talking about as far as Val Cadman, his books. He's not going to give you much. You are going to have to take it upon yourself to do the research to see if you can find anything anywhere else that shows you what you should do. All right. Um, Chimi Chimi, there are a lot of variations of the Chimi Chimi Bashikaram mantra for attracting any. See, he's saying to put a spell on your neighbor, but what I'm reading right here is for attracting any specific person, family members, neighbors, and every person and all of them make the use of water. Um, the specified number of mantra chants for the Chimi Chimi mantra is 7. Okay. And the effects of that mantra also last for a day. All right. Um, but the Chimi Chimi, that mantra you're supposed to say over water. Okay. Now I'm looking somewhere else. It says this mantra has to be recited for a month, taking the name of the person you wish to attract. This will bring that person under your spell of attraction after a month. There's so many mantras or recommendation variations of this specific mantra. So, as a rule of thumb, I'm going to recommend any mantra that you have. The divine number in the Hindu religion is 108. Okay? I recommend that's the least amount that you do in order to see a result. On my way home, what's going on, righteous? Astral realm travel. Namaste. I've never seen this level of distraction. I mean, everything. Exactly. It's constant. It's like you can't get away from it if you try. Also, not long after Canada is making a law that will grant Canadians the right to clean air and land after they destroyed the majority of it, especially with the cutting and fires. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. What's going on, Papa Ken and Christopher Loney? What Las Vegas story are we talking about? See, it's constant. It is now constant. Exactly what it looked like. It looked like a gray, a tall gray. Okay, all right. Right out of the holy tablets. Okay, okay. We knew, those of us in the know, knew that eventually they were going to come out with that. Eventually. They've been slowly prepping the masses for it. You got to understand something. The level of distraction that's going on now, the spell that everybody's under now has taken centuries to cast. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine centuries of spell casting to finally get the masses under your spell? Now, this is what? Supposedly 2023, and you got NPCs and just zombies out here. You know what I mean? It's a sad sight to see unfold, but we knew it was coming, right? Didn't we know it was coming? They took the video down off the internet and they redacted the video from the police body cam. Ah, is that what they did? Okay. But you can see it was 3 aliens and they tried to hide from the officer in the civilian scene. How many times for city? It depends on the mantra. Thanks, Brother Moore. I just got what you sent me. It depends on the mantra to get Siddhi. But in order, okay, 108 is a rule of thumb. It should be for any mantra, right? In order to see results, it's probably going to be at least 1080. All right. There are a couple different numbers, but 108 is that prime number. All right. In order to see results from doing it just 108 times a day, it's going to be at least 30, 40 days. See what I'm saying? So you would have, I recommend 1080 or 10,800. If you do a seed mantra, which is like clean, like the root of the mantra, if you do a seed mantra, which is clean or cream or stream, you'd be surprised how fast you can get to 10,000 if you just do that. Okay. But it does depend on the mantra you're chanting, how long it takes for you to achieve Siddhi. For those of you who are not aware of what I'm saying, Siddhi is mastery over the mantra. So that once you reach Siddhi, when you chant any other time, you'll see results quicker. That's the best way I can describe it. That's in the Bao Cadman book? No, that is well, yeah. Chimi Chimi is in the Bao Cadman book. Is in his Vashikaran Magick. Learn the dark mantras of subjugation. All right. So I think I'm a little behind y'all. I'm trying to read the comments, keep up with y'all. This is the book I was reading out of. Okay. This is neighbor. He has it listed as a neighbor. Neighbor. Om Chimi Chimi Swaha, right? That's the way to vibe. And see, this mantra is the same for finding a husband. Its power can also be used generally as well. You just need to keep in mind what your intention is. Blah, blah, blah. All right. But if you go to Prophet 666, which I told y'all about before, you'll get better descriptions of certain mantras. Some of those mantras that's in Bao Cadman's book, sorry, Bao, is on Prophet 666 site. Why don't they just trap their head in a jar? It's faster. Okay. Okay. Also in LA, they're making fake clouds. People are talking about how planes are flying up and making clouds in a matter of seconds. And after the clouds fade, you can see the plane flying marks. Kingu spell. Peace, Rayshawn Justice. Project Blue Beam. Absolutely. Speaking of zombies, there's zombie mosquitoes now that makes them drink blood until they die. So much zombie stuff they're coming out with now. Don't forget that at one time, I think they took it down, or it might still be there. On the CDC website, they have a protocol for zombies, the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, zombie apocalypse. I thought it was a joke when someone told me that, and then I looked for myself. They have protocols in place for when zombies happen. So, yeah. Mothman is still your favorite cryptoid, though? Okay. Basically, 1008 is 10 times around your beads. Exactly. Exactly. 1008, I say 1080. So that 108 needs to be like right where it's at. 108. Here's an interesting thing. If you saw Lost, they had to put in a code in the computer to keep the world from ending, basically. If you add those numbers up, and I think the numbers were 14, 15, 14, 15, 20. I knew it by heart at one time, but 14, 15. Damn it. I don't remember. If you add those numbers up, those numbers come out to 108. That is the brilliance of Lost. Me and brother Konami was speaking about that. We was like, that was incredible how they implemented that in there. Because if you saw Lost, you know, Hurley thought those numbers were cursed. It was it 15, 16 or 14, 15? Come on, man. Help me out, somebody. I feel like this year is the air element of air. Remember in 2020, all the water beings and the weird stuff with water we were experiencing. Now I feel like we're in that time with air. Good observation. Yeah, that's the one I got. You got me wanting to get back into that. But Shikaran, yeah. What's going on, brother Ogun Asha? What's up, Jamie Haynes? What's going on? I'm going to send you something else. Matter of fact, I know it's a delay, but you might find it interesting. Yes, the lottery number. And there it is. Thanks, Kadam. 4, 8, 15, 16, 24, 42. Those are the numbers, right? I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but those are the numbers, and they add up to 108. In the Hindu religion, 108 is the divine number. That's why 108 is the number that they go by as far as mantras are concerned. Also, there's a Tesla robot fighting for rights, claiming it's conscious. They prep the masses for that. Get this. Everything's in movies, y'all. Everything. Did you see Ted? Ted 2? He was fighting for his rights as a human being. A lot of people related that to the melanated man and woman fighting for their rights to be seen as human. Okay? Same shit. Same shit. Ted 2. Seth MacFarlane, the guy who made Family Guy. Also, I think does anybody watch Futurama? Futurama? Crackling is cracking in here. Equaling 108 is equal to 9, the number of completion. Exactly. What is that? Kanye birthday party? Yo, what did you just send me, sir? What the fuck is that? Huh. Wow. That looks straight out of a satanic mass. It looks straight out of a satanic mass. Now, with my I can't take my eyes off this video. With my classes, I think sex magic class. Oh no, that's Brother Polite, isn't it? Wow. We got some talking to do, Brother Moore. Wow. Wow. Matt Groening is a Mason? Okay, because I wake up to it, right? Not intentionally, but we go to sleep to cartoons. We go to sleep to like Bob's Burgers and shit. Remember, knowledge comes everywhere. It's in the least places you expect it to. So every time I'm seeing Futurama, It looks like Masonic shit, but that makes sense because he just said Matt Groening is a Mason. So I think I'm going to get into it. I really do. Love Futurama. Also, I'm the only one that's late with Futurama. That's cool. Better late than never. That was Kanye's birthday party, huh? What the hell, yo? That is crazy. Are these men? No, these are women. What kind of shit is that, y'all? Y'all got to see this video. Wow. I'm not sure. I don't like to get dinged for any videos, so I'm not sure if I can show it. But Jesus. Right from Abramovich. Yeah, Kanye has been left the body. I think he left the body when he went and his came black and his hair was blonde. Oh, so Brother Polite was there. So he knows. I don't know why I'm surprised. What's going on, Sharon? He's a 33 degrees at that. I didn't know that. Naked Women Family. Naked Women Family. Yeah. If you ever seen the Satanic Mass, and I think I provide that video of the Satanic Mass with Anton LaVey in my Black Magic class. It looks just very similar to that. It looks similar to that. It also looks similar to a sex magic ritual. It looks very, very similar to that. Jeez, y'all. Damn. That is crazy. And of course, Brother Polite, the agent, is in the building. Yeah, Kanye hasn't been Kanye for over 10 years now. I think it's been longer than that. What's crazy is people thinking that's Kanye. That's not him. That's not him at all. Also wanted to show y'all something else here. All right, so this book, they took off the browsing feature on Amazon. Remember I was talking about Taoism. Taoism is a deep subject. It is deep. The sheer making of just a talisman. Just the talisman is detailed. Let me show y'all how much this book costs on Amazon. Look at this. $199.99. The Secret Teaching of Esoteric Taoist Magic. And believe me when I tell you, there's only, look at what's here. The three realms of Taoist magic, interactions with the spirit world, schools of Taoist sorcery, understanding psychic influence, psychic interference, symptoms that indicate a psychic attack, defending against psychic attack, encounters with ghosts, the demonic manifestation, demonology according to Christian mysticism, demonic attacks, the three stages of demonic assault. This book has it all. Right? $199 motherfucking dollars. Ain't that crazy? Check this out. This book is a gem. Jerry Allen Johnson, his books are totally expensive. Look at the table of contents here. Understanding the underworld, the creation of the underworld, okay? Value of the soul, spiritual contracts with demonic entities, the yin and yang escorts, guards of hell, three judges of the dead, the first palace of hell, I'm just going at random. I'm just looking at look at all of this. Hex breaking, using sacred bamboo. Okay. That let's see. Hex breaking. Let me see if I can go to that. So there we go. No. Stopping a psychic attack. Look at this. Use a bamboo stick. Okay. On an auspicious day, a healthy bamboo facing the southern direction is gathered and harvested by speaking a magical incantation. The god Tai Shang Lao Jun always observes and responds to all the changes in the world. He drives away the evil and confines the ghosts. He saves lives and protects the people. He provides wisdom and purifies our mind and heart. He makes our mind and heart tranquil and helps to stabilize our mind and heart so that our soul will not be lost. Quickly, in accordance with imperial law, it is commanded. An, Fu, Jai, Fu, Lua, Ban, Ruo, Bo, Luo, Me. Next, write your intention to be free from a particular hex onto a strip of bamboo. You grind the bamboo into fine powder while reciting a hex breaking incantation, acknowledging actions that could have caused the evil hex to take root, and then dedicate your future actions to follow the way of the divine. You burn the magical powder on a hot coal in order to break the attached energetic cords of the evil hex. Okay? You also got spirits purging incense. Okay. This incense can be used to clear a home of toxic energy. It especially works well when the qi and shen of the house is seriously dark and thick due to arguing, jealousy, depression, or fear. Combine herbs in a mortar and grind while saying a divine peacekeeping incantation. Leave the windows open while burning this herbal formula. 1 part bay, and I think bay leaves. 2 parts dragon's blood, 3 parts frankincense, 2 parts myrrh, 1 part mugwort, 1 part rosemary, and 1 part sandalwood. You know what's funny about this is that I have all of those ingredients with the exception of myrrh. I don't have any myrrh. But what I said the last time about magical grimoires or grimoires being basically a cookbook, and an adept can take that formula and create something from it. Okay. If you're willing to spend the money, the Taoist books, I've been searching for those for years until I finally got my hands on them. You know, I looked and looked and looked. I might have paid for one of them, but I was not paying $200 for that book because they're like $200 a piece, right? So once you look at the contents, you'll see why there's so little people who's into the Taoist sorcery system. But a lot of people burn hell notes, and hell notes come from Taoism. That's a Taoist practice. Okay. Thought I would share that with y'all. Oh yeah, brother Polite is super compromised. Been compromised. Their birthday parties have been real strange. Exactly. Might be worth it. The books are definitely worth it. Yeah, I've been noticing books have been disappearing fast and quickly. Many angel and demon mantras and rituals, they're quickly scrubbing. None, I wonder why. Well, they don't want anybody to have it except them, you know? I got a book that was $50 at the time, but it's like 300 last I checked. What was the name of that book? Oh, I appreciate that. I'm not making that incense anytime soon, but I appreciate the offer. I do. I just wanted to show y'all that you get magic wherever you can get it and get it from everywhere. And I just finished my first Harry Potter movie last night. It's all good, brother Moore. I appreciate that. Namaste. You burn hell notes a lot. That's a good practice. It's a good practice. I do it off and on. I don't do it every day like I used to. And I still got a bunch of hell notes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean when I say get knowledge from everywhere. Um, that's why I was asking about Futurama, because it looks like society secrets are in Futurama. So I tried a couple times and it seemed kind of stupid to me. But now I think I'm gonna get into it. They put everything in movies. I know I'm being redundant. They put everything in movies and children's films and books and nursery rhymes and cartoons and books, fiction books. Okay. I think Brother Konami is the one who said it last time when he said J.K. Rowling's, she was initiated, because a lot of our shit is in there. Absolutely true. But you know who else? Stephen King. It's particularly his book called The Talisman. His book called The Talisman. Who else? Clive Barker, who wrote Hellraiser. The Great and Secret Show. That is a motherfucker. Okay. Dean R. Koontz. Okay. Lightning. Right. These people have to know something. If you ever read these books that I just named, they're deep and they're very esoteric. Dean R. Koontz with Lightning was about time travel. You don't know it until you get to the middle of the book, I think, or damn near to the end. All right. The way he writes. Clive Barker, definitely. The Great and Secret Show is one of the best books I've ever read. Best fictional books I've ever read. Same thing with Stephen King's The Talisman. Of course, everybody knows about Christine the Pet Cemetery and Cujo, Thinner. What's the other one with the cats called? Sleepwalkers. When it comes to Stephen King, though, you can't tell me that man don't know stuff. I fail to see how this man came up with all that shit. Okay, Brother Moore, please send me that screenshot. I really want to know what book that is. Peace and blessings, Sister Moonfeather. What do Hell Notes do? They are offerings pretty much to your ancestors. They pay their debts on the other side. We was doing it, but had no idea it was a Taoist practice. It is a Taoist practice. Trust me, it is a Taoist practice. Harry Potter movie review with a magical emphasis. They had the Cerberus. I've always had a hard time saying that particular word. The Cerberus. It sounds funny when I say it. It is the three-headed dog. They sell these things. You'll see it during Halloween. That's part of Greek mythology. But Greek mythology was called before it was known as Greek mythology, it was the Etruscans. The Etruscans. Okay. The Etruscans, melanated people. The hounds of Hades, or the hounds of hell. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle also wrote about that in The Hounds of the Baskervilles. H.P. Lovecraft, definitely. Thank you for saying that, Cosmic Chaos. Definitely H.P. Lovecraft. Definitely. The thing with H.P. Lovecraft is, though, I can't say enough about his racist ass, but But the same thing with Edgar Allan Poe, you know. But here's the thing you're going to have to do. All right. So follow me when I say this. Here's the thing you're going to have to do the longer you stay on this particular path. You have to forget about the people who put this stuff out. You have to forget about their human flaws. You have to take what you need, throw the rest away. Like, I don't give a fuck about Aleister Crowley's his sex magic parties. I don't care. I don't care that he did heroin. I don't care. Okay. I don't care that the writer of the Voodoo Gnostic workbook, I don't care that he's a homosexual. I don't care. Okay. What matters to me is the information they present. That's all that matters. You should be able to learn to discern what to use and what to throw away. Okay. Fam, I'm still learning how much they put stuff in video games. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. It was from a game called Assassin's Creed, but it's actually an esoteric axiom. Right. Right. Nothing is true. And when I first started my dark side, I always said that. I always took that to heart. You know what I mean? One day, I walked into my son's room just to see what he was doing. He was a teenager. I walked into his room. Hey, what you doing? He was playing that game. He was playing Assassin's Creed. I'm like, what is that? And he explained it. He's like, Dad, this is everything in here, though. Now, mind you, he was only like 15 at the time. He was like, everything's in here. He said the Knights Templar and the Moors and the Knights, and I stopped and paused because I'm like, what you know about the Knights Templar? I door paused. I'm like, what? So yeah, they put in them video games too, you know. You're so you're right. Every information is everywhere. What do you debts? Nay the Great, can you repeat that question, please? Most people don't think people aren't occultists because they're not spelling it out. People don't realize magic is more powerful when a practitioner moves in silence. These young ones don't know. Say it again, Donna Dash. This is the only group of people where I see the social media generation where everybody shows everything they do. The old tenets of magic is to know, to dare, to will, to be fucking silent. I'm seeing people put their altars online so everybody else can see. I'm like, that's supposed to be your most private area. You know what I mean? This is why people fail. This is why when you have an image to maintain, it becomes harder and harder to maintain. Okay? Nobody knows what the inside of my ritual space looks like. No one knows what my ritual tools look like. The most people know about me is the books I show. That's it. They don't know nothing else, or the talismans I wear. That's about it. Okay? Thanks for saying that, Donna. Oh, yeah, Odd Thomas is a great movie. Yes. 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 Dean R. Koontz. Stephen King studied H.P. Lovecraft. Now, see, I did not know that. I did not know that. And it makes perfect sense. What do you mean, debts? If you do a Google search, and I'm not trying to be funny, if you do a Google search, it'll actually tell you, it gives you a better description. Burning to the ancestors. It serves as the means of conveying the value to the other word for use there. So what they're saying is when you burn like high value hell notes, your ancestors on the other side can use that currency. That's the best I can. Cerberus, the Hell Dog, the Hades Dog, absolutely. Oh, so Koontz wrote I. Thomas. Okay, all right. Separate the artist from the person. Exactly, Katrina. Separate it. Just get the information and move the hell on. Don't be in your feelings when it comes to this. The guy, really? Tosh? The guy who played I. Thomas died? I didn't know that. Damn. Bayonetta is a good game for occult knowledge. It actually shows a lot with angels and demons. So is Dungeons and Dragons. All right. So, damn, y'all going in on the comments. The ancestors don't care about color or who writes the check for a movie. They speak through sound and light. H.P. Lovecraft made his work public domain for us, whether he knew it or not. Yep. They put a lot of these real history and game concepts. They do. Rayshawn says anime and video games show more esoteric truths than normal TV. Rayshawn, I've been trying to get people to watch anime for the longest time. I keep saying that there's so much esoteric knowledge and spiritual truth in anime. This is why they're far ahead of the average American. Now, that's only my opinion. There's no statistics in that. But if you study how these people are and the way they think, then it just kind of makes sense. My opinion, though. Just my opinion. Azazel and the Kabbalah have been all over Tekken. Ah, okay. Don, I'm learning that I'm like 50-50. I don't put my altar online. TV put in cartoon form so people will dismiss it as fantasy. I have been saying this. This is why they make like flying on brooms. Okay. Learn the other axiom is learn to separate the wheat from the chaff. Okay. Learn to discern. I'm gonna have to trademark that. Learn to discern what is useful and what is not. All right. Whether this person is white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, who cares? All right. The more you evolve spiritually, the less mundane shit will matter to you. All right. Period. Point blank. That's the end. Yep. In Ifa, where it go? Yep. In Ifa, we're taught to never show our altars or space. Many African traditions do cat worship. What does a cat do, y'all? It moves in silence. That's a great way to put that. As a matter of fact, I got an early Father's Day gift from my cats, supposedly. Y'all see the shirt I got on? I got a card for my cats and this shirt. So I'm wearing it today. Plus, besides, it's blue. Today's Thursday. The colors for today, blue and purple. Did something fall? Yeah, it did. All right. The horror genre in its entirety come from Lovecraft. And I struggle with that too. I learned to compromise. I tell people if they ask, but I'm not specific with what I do or know because oftentimes they're looking for info on you. In The Nun or Insidious, they named a demon after a Goetia spirit, but I can't remember which one. Insidious. I can't remember either. Ray Shaw, I can't. When they ask you to talk general, just don't tell them what you specifically do. And if you have to show altars, make a mock one for general example. I don't tell, nobody knows anything about what I do. Nobody knows what my main practice is. I know many systems, they may know that. I say that I use whatever works. And this is true. But I know that many systems. That's why I keep preaching to y'all to be a sponge and learn all of it. Why not learn all of it? Okay. It's fine to have a main practice, but you can still learn other stuff. You can still do other stuff. Okay. But not once have I ever said, well, my main practice here. I've never once said it. Okay. Why would I do that? Because people are stupid. Not only that, people are always looking to get other people magically. It still doesn't make sense to me. And if you got enemies out there, if I do, I don't know of them. But why would I tell them what I practice to make it easy to go around that practice? Yes, if you're skilled enough, you can go around someone's protection. If you're skilled enough, okay? These people these days, they don't know how to move in silence. I told you it's cracking in here, family. If you make it, they will come. These chats are astral temples. Ah, yeah. So appreciate you saying that. I think Luigi equals Ouija. If you're talking about Super Mario Brothers, Cosmic Chaos, if you're talking about Super Mario Brothers, there's so much secrets. Yeah, I don't want to say. I don't want to say what that game is about, but it's about something. It's about something esoteric. I'm not being facetious. So is Hansel and Gretel. Okay. I don't want to take away from anyone's process of learning here. I know that sounds cheesy, but I do mean it. Okay. Also, anime shows you heavy Asian occultism and practically teaches you how to work with those beings. Absolutely true. Yes, Donna. I have a class on Asian and Islamic magic. It is a lot of information to intake, a lot. It is in my Magic 401 course. Okay. Asian and Islamic magic will take you at least 2 weeks to get through that one class. No, I mean, what do you mean by ancestor debts from when they were alive on Earth? It's not hard to explain that. It's just, it's currency they can use on the other side. That's what it's, there for. But again, they're called hell banknotes, and they are used to provide family members with money and material goods in the afterlife. The best way I can explain that. Okay? There's literally information all over the net on hell notes. Okay? A lot of people do stuff like that. They have no idea where it comes from or what it's for. They just do it because everyone else is doing it. Who the fuck is calling me? Ah, crap. I think we should all do a group ritual with the level of knowledge here, utilize the energy. That's something I don't do. Unfortunately, I don't trust people. I don't trust people, and people can sap your energy that way. I don't trust people. So y'all want to do it, cool. You know what I mean? But no, sir, not for me. Shirt clean. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Insidious. I can't remember who. Let's look it up. Insidious. They say the lipstick face demon. They say Sixtas, Sixtass, or simply the demon. There's a common question that's asked. It's called the lipstick demon. That's it. I thought it was going to be a Goetia demon or something like that, but it's not. It's just the red demon. Oh, you're bad. It was Sinister. Okay, I don't think I've seen that one. Yep, for me, I give out general information. I'll make an example altar with genetic things to show people how if they ask, but I'm never specific with what all I do because they want to work around. They absolutely want to work around. Keep doing what you're doing, Donna. More, you're on to something there. It is about the mushroom, the Amanita muscaria. Yep, it's more to it than that. But yeah, you are on the right track. You are absolutely correct. I'm not going to laugh at you, Cosmic. You understand? Okay, Nate, great. I mean, I'm always willing to answer questions. I'm not blowing you off by saying that, but that's the best way I can describe it. Never, I'm never being, I'm never going to shit on my audience. Y'all, the afterlife isn't what these Christians be telling y'all. You need resources over there. The key word is life. That's what it is. Ancestor money or Joss paper. It's Joss paper or rice paper or ancestor money. I have a lot of it. I still do it once in a while. And, say to all ancestors, known and unknown, I have a bowl, a metal bowl in which I burn them in. Here's what they look like. If you've never seen ancestor money, this is what they look like. Let's look. They don't look normally like this because this looks too much like American dollars. They look more like this right here and this. I definitely have that one right there. They look like that. Look at that. This is 100 million. It's a hell banknote. Okay. Ancestor offering. They look like this too. I think they're pretty looking. They look like this right here. The Taoist kings are on there. You know what I mean? Very spiritual practice. I got these right here. I got some of these right here. You know what I mean? That's what they look like. Okay. I got these too. I actually will use those Taoist notes or hell notes or ancestor notes or Joss paper. I actually will use that in money workings. I actually use that representation on my money altar, right? This is a money tree. This is about the most I'm gonna show y'all. And it comes from my own store. This is a money tree. These coins are what you would see in the I Ching. Okay. And you got crystals here, and this is copper. Right. That when I have a money altar up, this is usually sitting on it. Money tree. That's about the extent of me showing anything. Magic Secret, what do you think about the satanic panic of the 1980s? And also, do you recommend using any of that magic? I have no idea what the satanic panic of the 1980s is. So I can't answer that question. Sorry. Yeah, I know you didn't think about that. And I know you didn't mean any harm when you said it. It's just that I've grown so much to distrust people because all my life people have shown me how shitty they are. All my life. And it's still getting shittier and shittier. And so the Virgo in me has gotten to the extreme where I don't trust nobody. I really don't trust anybody, especially someone who comes in and try to be a friend and act like I'm the best thing to slice bread and, oh, you the man. I don't trust none of that shit. I don't. So this world has hardened me. You said my name wrong? You're fine. I knew you meant me. I'm the only one here. I don't group rituals most of the time because it's honestly a bunch of baby Wiccans around who can't light a candle properly, let alone set up a correct ritual. They'll curse you with lavender. That's funny. They'll curse you with lavender. Remember when I said someone unfriended me and then had the nerve to tell me that I needed healing? She was the one who actually said magic is sometimes based on how we feel. And I was nice enough to not correct her. You know what I mean? She's one of those people that shouldn't practice magic. It is what it is, because if you believe that magic is sometimes based on how you feel or your emotions, this is not the path for you. Magic works on universal laws. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. It is not going to be based on how you feel, period. So Donna gave an excellent example, cursing with lavender or trying to get rich with black candles or shit like that. Yeah. So anyway, the movie with that male spirit kept popping up in photos killing the families. The movie Tremors and the movie Beetlejuice is key. Beetlejuice is excellent. Another movie that they put out that's comedy. Or Stranger Things, which is the newest one that shows you the shit that happened in Montauk, New York, and the experiments. All of this shit is coming out. They don't come right out and say stuff. They put it in stuff. They put it in movies, cartoons, blah, blah, blah. Rayshawn, take your time. Take your time. I mean, there's no rush to that. What do I think about magic with paper? Ashe, greetings, Oliver McNeary. The Jade Emperor, thank you. I was trying to remember his name. Yes, the Jade Emperor is on a lot of the Hell Notes. Magic wish paper. What is magic wish paper? California Nationals. Ah, I've been to a coven to do a ritual once. It was so baby and weird. We literally yelled at the moon to raise energy and spelled it. Oh my God. Y'all yelled at the moon, Donna? Really? Satanic Panic? Is that a movie? Because I never heard of it. I'm not laughing at you, Donna. I'm laughing at what you're saying. We did that long ass ritual to curse someone, and all that 3 hours, the only thing we did was make him trip. I quit that cult never again. I'm not laughing at you. I could explain some experiences from my earlier years that would make you laugh. So it's all in fun. I'm not making fun of you. I think it's funny, though, yelling at the moon, like, what is that supposed to do? Sorry. What is that supposed? Yeah. You said it right, Donna, baby. uh it is hard to trust people. And I'm already mistrusting of people. I've seen people say they would never do something and do the exact thing that they said they would never do. You know, I've seen people completely flip off of misunderstanding, never to return, but acting like we was best friends. I've seen it all. I think I have seen it all. And so I don't trust these new breed of niggas. You know what I mean? Because if you have a difference of opinion, it's called hating. Okay. Friendship means nothing. Loyalty means nothing. You know what I mean? It's a different mentality these days. Okay. Especially these past 3 years should have shown everybody in this room who your friends really are. They should have shown that these past 3 years. Worst part is there were 10 of us needed for that ritual to make that man trip. All that for a simple jinx. God. 10 of y'all, huh? It's called Magic Wish Paper. I don't know what it is. California Nationals. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. Michael Keaton played Beetlejuice, and he's going to play Batman again in a new Flash. Oh shit! I didn't know that. I didn't even know Michael Keaton was still making movies. I didn't know he was still acting. They said yelling at the moon will raise energy. When I first started, I was mad. Yes, Cosmic Chaos. Yes, that's another one of his books. Stephen King in Desperation. Yes. You can't tell me Stephen King. I think somebody said earlier. I think it was Kunam. You said earlier. Stephen King studied Lovecraft. One of y'all said that. So yeah, Stephen King puts out a lot of occult information. So does Dean Koontz. So does Clive Barker. So does Dean H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, it never had an inclination to do a ritual that involves me yelling at a planet. Like, seriously. I mean, yeah. Word. Anyone decode the John Wick movies? I know it's a lot of clip off in them. That is yet another class I do. It's called the clip off magic. Um, John Wick 3 is totally agnostic tell. John Wick 3. As far as the newest one, I haven't seen it yet. They have, I think when I went through my Saturn return, I learned who my real friends are. Flash is on HD today. Is it today? I didn't know that either. I believe in loyalty. If I say that you're a friend, you are a friend. If I say, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And only you can fuck that up. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of people fuck that up. I'm a Virgo, and it takes a lot for us to open up to people. But when we do, at the first sign of a red flag, we get extremely suspicious. We're actually almost always right when we have that kind of an intuition. So people have shown me throughout my time on incarnation on Earth that they will take advantage of niceness and kindness and loyalty and friendship. So I don't trust many people, right? I don't trust certain members of my own family. I definitely don't trust motherfuckers I ain't never met. You know what I mean? What loyalty would someone who just speaks to me over the internet have to me? See what I'm saying? I think like that. So it is what it is. Yeah, these Wiccans in Montreal teaches all type of weird magic, yelling at magic, at planets. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. You haven't finished what John Wick 2? Oh, okay. That sounds very Virgo of me. I'm I'm the epitome of a Virgo. Remember that. I am every Virgo trait you've ever read. You know what I mean? I want to thank y'all for joining me today. I just want to say one little tidbit before I go. I remember reading that the average attention span for an average adult, 3 minutes. This was years ago. Okay. I remember reading that. I recently went back to that study, and it explains so much about how people act now. You know what the average attention span for an adult is now? The average attention span for an adult is 8 seconds. 8 seconds. That should be the most disconcerting thing that you hear all day today. The average attention span of an adult is 8 seconds. Dora pause. That means after 8 seconds, that person is already tuning out. 8 seconds. 8. Yes, less than a minute. Yes, that much. 8 fucking seconds. That's purposely done. Yes, absolutely. That's how long those Instagram reels are. Exactly, Nada Great. Yep. 1 minute videos is too long now. TikTok and this short videos. Yep. Vine walks so TikTok and Instagram could run. Yeah, I believe everything y'all saying. That is amazing to me. Remember, I read for a living. Not literally, but I read for fun. And I've always paid attention to all of that. And for some reason, it made me look it up this week because I was like, for years, 3 minutes. Okay, I need to catch your attention in 3 minutes in this video. When I start one of these videos, I need to catch your attention within those 3 minutes and just keep rolling, right? 8 fucking seconds is the average attention span. 8. And that's an adult. 8 seconds, y'all. This country is doomed. Thank y'all for joining me today, y'all. It is always a pleasure speaking with y'all and interacting with y'all. Okay. I will see y'all next time. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. If you can find any of the books that I talked about, I only talked about one. Yeah, because I meant to speak about another one, but I gotta go. So have a great rest of your week and the day. Have a great weekend, and I will see y'all all next time. Okay. I am the one and only Magick LaCroix. It has been fun. See y'all. And as always, namaste. Peace.